Hi, and thank you so much for joining me here today for this beginner's yoga class. This class is going to be accessible to all of you, and it will be wonderful and juicy. It's going to be a little bit shorter of a class, not super long, but a good way to start if you're just getting started on your yoga journey or wanting to just connect with the breath and take a relaxed yoga class today. That being said, not relaxed. We still are going to be activating muscles and working with our bodies and our breath, but I just want you to, in any level of yoga practice you are currently in, know that you can access this class. So, that being said, let's just go ahead and get started in a child's pose. Looks like our knees wide as the mat, the big toes to touch together, and then sink the hips back towards the heels. Hands will walk out in front of you. For this, if you need, the hips can be lifted. They don't need to meet the heels. They can be lifted off of the ground as high as they need to be. And the forehead doesn't have to come to the earth either. You can bring your palms or stacked fists underneath, whatever you need to find a settling position here. Once you're in your child's pose, just take a big breath into the backside of the body, in between the shoulder blades, and open mouth, sigh it out. 2 more just like that, filling up the shoulder blades, the whole width of the back. Open mouth, sigh it out. Last one, full breath in. Exhale. And then seal the lips, inviting in a balanced inhale or exhale, or what we call your ujjayi breath, constricting the throat and making your breath almost sound like Darth Vader on the out breath. Take this time to set an intention for this class. What would you like to feel after this? Maybe a sense of self-love, strength, presence, your choice. Breathe it into the chest. Release it. And then with an inhale, lift up into a tabletop position. Shoulders will stack on top of wrists, hips over knees, and then take the hands, fan them out as wide as you can. Gentle bend in the elbows, soft side of the elbows face forward. Inhale, tug up on the belly button. Exhale, flatten through the back. And then inhale, peel the chest forwards, round the spine, cow pose, look up. Exhale, tuck underneath, hang the head, tuck the pelvis. Take that 2 more times with the breath. Inhale, pull the chest through the shoulders, look up. Exhale, round down, push into the earth, push the spine to the ceiling. Last one, your full expression. Inhale. And exhale, round. Inhale, come to a flat back tabletop. And then as you exhale, lift the hips up and back for a first downward facing dog. Lengthen your stance a little bit if you're just starting out. Hands come closer to the top of the mat. Draw the belly button up into the rib cage and then lift the hips closer to the ceiling by pushing through the palms. Push through the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift up onto the tippy toes. Exhale, sink the heels closer to the earth. It's okay to have a bend through the knees. Inhale, lift up onto tippy toes. Exhale, sink the hips closer. Last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower the heels. Inhale, look towards the top of the mat, the fingertips. And then tiptoe your feet to meet the hands. Big bend in the knees. Feet as wide as the hips. And then rest the belly on the thighs. Hang the head. Cross the arms overhead. Just dangle here. Inhale, pull belly button in. Exhale, hang. Maybe sway side to side or rock the head, yes and no. Deep ujjayi breaths here.
nice out breath, allow the hands to fall to the floor, and keeping the knees bent, inhale, roll your spine one vertebra at a time all the way to standing.
Once you're here, Tadasana, feet plant, feel the 10 toes on the earth, take the palms, open them up forwards, pull belly button in, scoop your pelvis underneath you, and then release the shoulders down and open them up behind you. Gentle tuck through the chin so the back of the neck is long, and then inhale, stand tall and strong. This is your Tadasana, your true north. All of those little body alignment cues that I just gave you, we want to try to carry those with us in almost all of our postures. Soften the face. Inhale, open the arms wide, reach them overhead, look up. Exhale, fold forwards, hands come through heart center. Keep that belly button engaged as you go.
Inhale, take the hands, press them into the thighs, flatten out the spine. Lift belly button, squeeze the shoulders up to the ceiling, and then push the hips back as you push the top of the head forwards. Big breath in to lengthen. Exhale, fold down. Flowing through that, inhale, roll one vertebra at a time all the way up.
Reach the hands overhead. Exhale, fold forwards, hand through heart, belly activated.
Inhale, flat back, lengthen and strengthen. Exhale, fold. Go 2 more times. Inhale, roll up, open the arms up,
Reach up, maybe look up and back. And exhale, fold down, hands through the heart.
Inhale, flat spine, push into the thighs or the shins. Exhale, deep fold, backs of the knees longer this time. Last time, inhale, roll up, open wide, reach up, reach back. And then exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, flat back, press into the thighs. And exhale, step the hands to the mat, step the feet back to a plank position. You can always modify plank and bring the knees down to the ground. Spread the fingers wide. The heaviest weight is in those index mounds. Rock the soft sides of the elbows forwards like we had in our first tabletop. Lift belly button up into the body. Inhale, shift your weight forwards. Exhale, shift your weight backwards. Press the heels back. Inhale, shift forwards. Exhale, backwards. Last time, inhale, forwards. Exhale, backwards. Inhale, shift forwards. Exhale, release as slowly as you can, keeping the elbows tight to the rib cage, all the way down to the floor. From here, tops of the feet come to the ground. Push them down. Press the pelvis down. Push into the palms. Inhale, lift the chest, keep the chin tucked. Cobra pose, elbows squeeze together. Top of the head reaches long, neck reaches long. Inhale, lift up higher. Exhale, stay. Inhale, come onto fingertips. Exhale, stay. Inhale, maybe stay here or lift the palms off of the ground. Exhale, stay. Inhale, lift to your highest. Exhale, release the torso, release the palms down to the ground. Tuck the toes under. Inhale, push up or push up to tabletop. And exhale, downward facing dog. Hips lift up and back. Beautiful. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, take the right heel, reach it up to the sky. Keep that right hip exactly where it is. So release the foot back down. Stabilize the hips, they do not move. Inhale, right heel lifts straight up to the sky. Press that heel away from you. Lift it up 1 more inch, press through the hands, press through the shoulders, long line through the back side of the body. Big inhale, length. As you exhale, take this right foot, step it in between the hands. It's okay if you need to scoot that foot up. Drop the back knee, come to the top of the back foot, and then sink that left hip flexor forwards. Outside of the left hip wraps down. Press through the top of the back foot,
through the bottom of the front foot. And then from there, squeeze the legs together underneath you. Inhale, pull the chest forwards. Maybe you pop up onto fingertips. Exhale to wrap shoulders down and back. Squeezing legs together underneath you. Inhale, reach the hands overhead. Front knee should be stacked over the front ankle. Toes on 12 o'clock. Tuck the pelvis gently underneath you. Scoop it forwards. Lengthen the lower tailbone towards the ground. Relax shoulders. Open the armpits to the side walls. Beautiful. Big breath in. Big breath out. Squeeze legs, inhale. Exhale, hands find the ground. Inhale, ground back toes, lift back knee off of the earth. And as we exhale, we're gonna enter a warrior two. So that back foot falls perpendicular to the front, the whole bottom of the foot on the ground. Inhale, lift up, reach the arms front to back. Just like in that lunge on the ground, we want this front knee stacked on top of the ankle and pull the knee out towards the pinky toe. Don't let it fall in. From there, lower back reaches down, belly draws up and in. Pull the shoulders away from you, reach out through the fingertips. And breathe as you squeeze the thighs together underneath you. With an inhale, straighten this front leg. Reach front arm up to the ceiling as the back hand rests on your back thigh. Exhale, reach back behind you. Push the pelvis forwards. Long neck, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, go farther. Big breath in. Breath out, reach. Inhale, torso comes up. Hands reach front to back. Exhale, front hand reaches towards the top of your mat. And then down inside the right leg. It can either come to the shin, the knee, the ankle, or all the way to the earth if you have that accessibility. Take the top hip, push it back, stack it on top of the bottom hip. Rotate bottom ribs towards the side. Everything stacked, hips, shoulders. Keep that squeeze of the thighs together like you're going to wrinkle your mat underneath you. Big breath in to lengthen. As you exhale, hands frame the front foot to come back to a lunge. Big inhale, look forwards. Breath out, kick off that back leg. Hands stay on the ground, bottom leg stays bent. This back leg lifts up to the sky. You might be 2 inches off the ground. You might be 2 feet. You might be 5 feet in this standing split. So wherever you're at, pull belly button in. Send gaze forwards on the ground. Exhale, stay. Kick out that back heel. Reach it up. Flex the toes to keep the core activated. Big breath in. As you exhale, step the feet together. Fold forwards. Inhale, flat back. We've been here before. Lengthen. As you exhale, step to plank. Inhale, you're shifting the weight forwards in plank. Exhale, you're releasing to the ground. The knees can come down once again. Inhale, lift the chest, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dogs. Hips shift up and back. Beautiful. Full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. We all have 2 sides. Hopefully we show a little bit of gratitude for that here today. Inhale, left heel, lift it straight up. Did you notice your hips move? Exhale, set it back down. Keep the hips exactly where they are, squared to the ground. Inhale, lift the heel. Exhale, push it away. Push through the palms, push through the 10 finger pads. Lift through the belly button. Big breath into lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Big breath out to step this foot between the front hands. Drop back knee, top of the back foot comes down. Sink into this runner's lunge. Side of the right hip rotates down. Push the hip flexor forwards into the earth. Ground through back knee, back foot, top of the foot. Ground through front foot. Squeeze the thighs together underneath you. From this place of squeezing and stability through the bottom half, pull lower belly button in, lift the hands overhead. Sink down. Soften the shoulders, widen the armpits, tuck the tailbone. The biggest part of this beginner's yoga class is staying with the inhale and the exhale through all of these postures, all of the transitions. Unity of breath and body. Yoga literally means unity. Full breath in. Exhale, hands frame front foot. Inhale, pop off the back knee. Exhale, back heel grounds, foot perpendicular to front. Your front heel lines up right in the middle of your arch of the back foot. And then inhale, lift through the torso, reach the hands front to back. Tuck the lower back down towards the earth. Shift the front knee over the ankle, then out towards that left pinky toes. Activate the inner thighs, squeeze the legs together. Reach away through the shoulders and the armpits. Deep breaths. Hold you steady here. One exhale. Inhale, lengthen through the front leg. Reach front arm up, back hand comes to back thigh. As you exhale, reach back behind you. Push the hips forwards. Inhale, lengthen through the front rib cage. Exhale, deepen your hinge. Inhale, reach. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, torso lifts through the obliques. Hands reach front to back. Exhale, reach, surf the front hand forwards, and then down to knee, shin, or all the way to the earth. Triangle pose. Stack the hips like you're in between two panes of glass. Bottom hip rotates under, shoulders stack. Bottom hips or bottom ribs rotate through as well. Squeeze the legs together underneath you. Breathe in, lengthen through the spine. Breathe out, deepen in, push this top shoulder back behind you. Big breath in. Full breath out. Hands frame front foot, lunge into the front knee. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, push off those back toes. Flex the foot, lift the heel as high as you can in this standing splits. Grounded leg stays bent. Belly stays lifted. Inhale, lift that leg as high as you can. Breath in, go higher. Breath out, release the foot at the top of your mat. Fold forwards. Inhale, flat back. Push into the legs, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, plank. Inhale, shift the weight forwards. Exhale, release all the way down to the ground, elbows in close. Inhale, lift up to your cobra, push the pelvis down. And then exhale, release. We're gonna take a full upward dog. So push into the palms, push the pelvis down, pull the belly button in. This belly button connection helps protect the lower back when we take this. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen all the way through the arms, push into the tops of the feet so that the kneecaps come off of the earth. From here, wrap the shoulders back behind you. If this is uncomfortable in your body, stay with Cobra. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, stay. Last breath in, wrap shoulders back. And exhale, slowly release.
back down to the ground. Inhale, push up to tabletop. As you exhale, walk the feet forwards and through. Long on the mat, toes will flex up to the ceiling. Flex the quads so that the kneecaps hold to the hip crease. Hands beside you. Inhale, sit up tall. As you exhale, fold forwards into this hamstring stretch. Inhale, lengthen the lower back. This is where we bring it into the hamstrings. Lengthen the lower vertebra. Exhale, fold. That lengthening might pull you out of this hamstring stretch a little bit. Let go of that ego. It's okay. You will feel it more. It will be more beneficial with that lower back long. Inhale, sit long through the spine. Last exhale to find your depth here. And then inhale, sit up tall. Reach the arms in front of you. Find straight, long, strong angles through the body. And then round through the lower back, and as slowly as you can, release all the way down onto the earth. Once you get there, knees will come into the chest. Give them a big squeeze. And then take a happy baby. So the knees open out towards outside the armpits. Hands come to the shins, the ankles, or the outsides of the feet, whatever you have access for, and then pull the knees down. Pull the knees down as you push back into the hands. Try to connect both shoulders back onto the earth. And then eventually you'll work towards connecting the lower back, the lower vertebra, down onto the ground as well here. Deep breaths into this stretch. One breath out. Inhale, knees come back into the chest. Give them a little squeeze. And then take the knees, rock them slowly, let them fall over to the left side of the earth as your right arm goes long. Right shoulder stays connected onto the earth. Maybe it's comfortable to send your gaze over towards the right thumb. Full breaths here. Take one more out breath to this side. And then inhale to center. Exhale, knees will fall over to the left or right, and left arm goes out long. Left shoulder stays connected to the earth. With comfortable gaze, looks over towards the left hand. One more exhale to this side. Inhale back to center. Knees come into the chest. Give them a big squeeze. Full breath in. And as you open mouth, exhale, lengthen the legs long. Let the feet fall open. Tuck the shoulders under. This is your final resting pose, Shavasana. Allow the full body, the breath, and the mind to let go here. This is sometimes the hardest part of our yoga practice. Soften the eyes, full inhale into the body. Open mouth, exhale, release, surrender into this stillness. We'll only be here for about a minute. Choose to stay present with your body. Feel all the feelings going on inside. Stay here, be here. can pause this video and choose to stay here longer. Otherwise, begin to rebuild, re-lengthen this breath inside the body. Eventually filling up completely and fully letting go. And then with an inhale, the hands will reach overhead, stretch from toe tips to fingertips, lengthen. Maybe roll out the ankles and the wrists. And then roll into a fetal position on either side of the earth, using the bottom arm as a little pillow. Take this last moment of stillness to show some gratitude for this practice, for yourself, and for this beautiful day. And with the eyes closed, the body heavy, press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Once you get there, take the arms, reach them towards the earth and away from you. Sit up tall through the spine, belly button connected. Inhale, lengthen the neck. Exhale, roll the chin down to the chest. Inhale, right ear rolls to right shoulder. Lift the chin to the ceiling. And exhale, release back to center. Inhale, left ear rolls to left shoulder. Roll the chin up to the ceiling. And exhale, back to center. Inhale, reach the neck long, reach the hands overhead. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center in prayer position. Full belly breath in, the deepest inhale you can. Open mouth, sigh it out. Inhale, lift the thumbs to the middle of the forehead, the third eye center. The love and the light in me sees, accepts, and cherishes the love and the light in each of you. We bow forwards as we say, Namaste. And thank you so very much for joining me for this class today. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's any questions, comments, any recommendations, or anything more you want from me, please leave those in the comment sections, like and subscribe. And I hope you just have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day. Bye.